Hi Facebook family, Sarah Louise here. Hope you're all having a good day so far, depending on what time it is there. It's in the evening here in the UK, so I thought I would do a Facebook Live. Haven't done one for a few days, so I hope you all had a great weekend. So I'm just going to wait for some of the live viewers to connect. It sometimes takes a while for people to be notified I'm going live. It's always nice to see some viewers actually on the live with me while I'm talking. So I'm just going to wait a few moments until I can see some of the viewers get connected. So as soon as you can see me and hear me, please let me know that you're there. It's always nice to know who's watching, and let me know what time it is where you are. Is it morning, afternoon, evening? I'm always intrigued to know what time it is where my viewers are watching from. I've just realised as well I've left my plaits in. Completely forgot doing a Facebook Live with my plaits. Just goes to show how much I just don't care anymore what people think. Got my little plaits in. I look a bit like a German barmaid is what it reminds me of. So as soon as you can see me and hear me, please do give me a hello. Let me know who's there. I can see now it's starting to some viewers to get on. So tonight's topic, I wanted to talk all about using Facebook for advertising and Messenger for closing. So this is from my perspective, just some helpful tips and some advice as always. I'm not here to claim I'm an expert in any shape or form, but things that work for me and help for other people, I always try and give back and help as much as I can. So when I talk about advertising on Facebook, obviously you can do Facebook paid advertising, but I always give my value regarding free strategies. The reason why I do this is because you can go out and you can buy a course to learn all about paid. You can go out and do solo ads, you can go out and do direct mail, you can do all of these paid strategies, but people struggle with the free strategies. And I think that's where it helps people when people like me come along and give this advice for free. Because the thing is it's much easier to master free strategies first. And then when you start to get money coming into your business, you can then use the money from your commissions and your sales to then put that into paid advertising. But you might not have a large marketing budget from day one to start spending money on Facebook ads, to spend money on solo ads. So I always try and teach everybody that joins me and my business free strategies first, because if you master free strategies, you learn so many skills to get that right that you develop very, very quickly. Where if you're just going down the paid route and you don't get any sales, then people just give in too easily because they expected it to be easy, where you'll feel so rewarded when you get a sale when you've done it through free strategies, because it's all down to your skill level. And as you get better and better and better at this, then your results will get easier and easier and easier. So, sorry, just going to take a quick mouthful of my tea. Also, my Facebook profile is public. So if ever you're watching any of my videos and you think, oh, so-and-so, my friend would appreciate this, or someone in my group or someone in my team, they don't have to be Facebook friends with me to see anything on my profile. So feel free to tag anybody's name in that you think might want to enjoy my video, or you can share it to anybody else's page, share it with your team, share it with your group. I have no issues at all. I'm here to help as many people as I can. So regarding doing advertising on Facebook through free strategies, your content needs to appeal to your target audience. Now, people message me all the time and say, Sarah, I've no idea who my target audience is. I just have no idea. So the two main things which you have to understand to know who your target audience is the first one is, what is your why? Why did you join the business? What is your why as to the reasons why you're doing it? And your why should be so powerful in here that it pulls on your heartstrings so much that it should almost make you well up or cry. If your why isn't as strong as that, it's not strong enough and you need to go back to the drawing board. Your why needs to be so, so powerful that no matter what comes your way, nothing will hold you back from achieving your goals. If you're just wanting to make a quick buck and get rich quick, then this is not the industry for you. You have to clearly see your vision forward for like the next, 12 months, 5 years, and your why should be pulling you out of your comfort zone, and your pain of your why should be pushing you further forward to achieve a better life than where you are now. And we don't all have to come from a bad life to want to have, a success online, but your why needs to be something like more time freedom, more location freedom, more financial freedom, just freedom. Success isn't about how much money's in your bank. It's not about how much money you make daily. Success is about you waking up in the morning and being able to do what the hell you want to do and when. In my eyes, that's what success is. You're in charge of your life. You do what you do and when you do it. That is when you've reached a level of success. When you've reached a level of wealth, it means that you can give up work tomorrow and you have enough money in your bank account to continue living the lifestyle that you desire and never have to work another day in your life. If you think about how much money you spend in a year living the lifestyle that you have, and then think how many years you plan on living for, that's the amount of wealth you need in your bank. Now, a lot of people are at that stage, and I don't expect them to be, but wealth is people's ultimate goal down the line. But your why as to why you're doing it now should be freedom, and it should be to do with success, and it shouldn't be to do with money. So when you go to post, you want to be connecting with your target audience, as I said. So after you've understood what your why is, the second thing to understand your target audience is you need to understand the products that you market and sell. Now, if you sell health and beauty products, you need to understand what those products do and who would want to either use them, take them, wear them. That is you understanding your target audience. If you want to be in the cryptocurrency market, you need to understand what your audience are going to want from cryptocurrency. If you sell educational courses, you have to understand what is taught in those courses and who will need to buy these courses. That is your target audience. If you sell marketing tools like I do, I have to understand who needs those marketing tools, who would want to use them and why. That's my target audience. So if you don't know who your target audience is, think about what your products do, and then think about the end result of what that product achieves. Then think about your why, and then connect you and that product, and that is your target audience, because like attracts like. You are not going to appeal to people in their 20s if you're in your 60s. No disrespect to age, but somebody in their 60s is going to connect with somebody else in their 60s. If they choose to buy from somebody outside of that age range, that's absolutely okay. But when you post, you're going to post to interact with other people in their 60s. Why? Because like attracts like. They're going to look at your lifestyle, they're going to look at your confidence, they're going to look at your skill level, and they're going to think, if she can do it, so can I. So when you're doing your content on Facebook, you need to be thinking about, what would my target audience want to see? What would they want to hear? Now, when people say, who's going to buy my products? Who's going to buy my service? Who's going to join my team? The easiest people to market to and sell to are already in the industry. We do not need to waste our time trying to persuade people that are already employed that they need to leave their job and join my team or buy my product or use my service. We need to be creating posts that is connecting with people in here through a pain or struggle that they have, that then read your post or watch your Facebook Live and think, I need to speak to her, I need to reach out to her because I'm connecting with what she's saying and I want to find out more. So when you do your Facebook posts, you don't want to be sounding like an advert or a commercial. You do not want to be selling on Facebook. You want to be advertising. So you talk about what your product does. You don't talk about what your product is. For example, I've got some lip balm here. I wouldn't be going, buy this lip balm today, it's $2.99, I can post it out tomorrow. That's really salesy and pitchy. But if I did a Facebook Live and was talking about what flavour it was, how it felt on my lips, what solutions it helps with, you've got no more dry lips anymore. The difference in those two is completely different, but the end result is still to sell the same product. You have to talk about the end result. It's like if you were selling toothpaste, you wouldn't say, buy this toothpaste, it's $5.99. You'd be saying, this whitening toothpaste will whiten your teeth within 2 weeks, it's 5 shades lighter. You're talking about the benefit of what it does. Anybody can say, buy this product, but you're not connecting with people on an emotional level, and you're not tapping into a solution or a pain or a struggle. But as soon as you start telling people the solution, the benefits of it, what it can do, and the end result, then people think, I need that. That can help me. I need to find out more about that. Then it encourages them to inbox you. And that's what it means by generating leads using free Facebook strategies. It's not hard. You're making things so much more difficult for yourself than they need to be. So thinking about your target audience and who they are, think about what books would they read. Then do a post about a book that you're reading. If you're doing self-development daily, which you should be, talk about your self-development. Talk about the things that you've benefited in your journey so far. Talk about struggles that you've overcome so far. Talk about people that you've helped. Talk about stories that get people to connect with you. So people in the industry, they talk about mindset. They talk about success. They talk about failure. They talk about law of attraction and manifestation. They talk all about affirmations. They talk about entrepreneurship. All these things is what people are going to connect with if you post about it. So if you say, I just don't know what to post there, I don't know what to talk about, you have to talk about you and your journey and how you can help other people do exactly what you do. But if you make people feel like they have to pitch and be an advert, then they're going to think, well, I'm not going to do that because my friends and family are going to just disown me or I'm embarrassed. But if you were talking about your journey and how you were doing something for you to grow in your skill set, to become more confident, make more friends, make some money along the way, then that is what is going to make people want to connect with you and your journey. Now, just bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to go and get my naughty dog. 1 second. He's so naughty. Does anybody want to buy him? Anybody want to buy him? Free to a good home, non-refundable, non-returnable. He's so naughty. He's so naughty. He always tries to embarrass me on a Facebook Live, and he's managed to do it literally 99% of the time. So yes, look at him. My world, but he's an absolute little shit. So yeah, so when you're doing your posts and you're wanting people to connect with you, you need to be thinking about, how can I tap into their why? How can I tap into their pains and struggles? How can I tap into the solutions that they're looking for? So if you're selling a weight loss product, you're not going to say, buy this shake, buy this potion, buy this pill. You're going to talk about the end result of what it does. If you're selling makeup, you should be doing tutorials showing half a face have you done and half a face have you not, and show the difference. You wouldn't just say, buy this lipstick. It's like if you're selling any marketing tools or any marketing courses, you have to be seen to be a product of the product and talk about what it's done for you and how it's helped you. Because if people then see your skill set get better, they see your results from you doing what you're selling, then people are going to connect with what it is that you have. But if you're just trying to sell something that you don't genuinely use, then people are just going to think that you're literally just after the money and not actually after helping them. So these are just the points. I don't want it to be like a really long Facebook Live. I just wanted to talk about those key points. And, you know, if you make sure that when you're adding friends daily onto Facebook, you don't want to be just adding everybody and anybody to build up your friends as fast as possible. Going back to what I've just talked about your target audience, think about what Facebook groups they would be in. What are their hobbies? What are their interests? What are your hobbies and interests? And get into Facebook groups where these people are and, you know, have conversations with them. But just finishing off, when you post on Facebook, you want to be posting like you're talking to your friends, not like you're an advert. If you start doing posts for engagement bait, is what Facebook are clamping down on. You used to be able to post very salesy posts with engagement bait where people would literally put like more info or 1K day or something like that. But Facebook are clamping down on that now because they do not want you to run a business from your personal Facebook profile. So when you do your post, you have to lead with the benefits, lead with the solutions that you can solve. Because the posts where people just ask for more info, they're never ever the action takers anyway. So you might get 50 comments and think, oh wow, look at all these people. They'll never ever take action. There are always the people looking for the next post asking for info, but they're never the ones that take action. So you want to be using keywords that are really going to connect with your target audience. And it doesn't matter if you get a small amount of likes on your post, they are still the people that are connecting with what you say. And as you get better and better in your skill set and you're adding more of the right people daily, if you're consistently posting the right kind of topics and you're getting into the mindset and you're opening up the vision of what your business and products can do, and you're opening up that vision of if they were to join your business and become part of your team, what you can do to help them change their life. It's those kind of posts that people want to really connect with and think, if she can do it, so can I. But if you make it spammy and salesy, or you make it sound like it's too complicated, people are going to be put off you and repelled by you. They're going to unfollow you and they're never ever going to want to reach out. But if you post from the heart like you're a genuine person and you come across like you're approachable, you come across like you're friendly and helpful, that is going to make someone want to inbox you and find out more. Or if they don't inbox you because maybe they're shy, they're going to start to like your posts. They're going to start to comment on your posts. So always just make sure that if you do a business type of post and you're getting engagement on it, then you need to go back into your likes all the time and reach out to all of those and say, thanks very much for liking my post. Can I ask you what made you connect with that particular post? You know, you're not pitching to them, but you're opening up to try and get them to tell you what it is that they're looking for. So it's a conversation starter. So don't always wait for someone to reach out to you. If somebody likes your post, take that first step and reach out to them. So you don't do your sales in Facebook, you do your advertising on Facebook, and then you take your sales to close in Messenger. So you want to try and have as many one-on-one conversations as you can in Messenger. That's where you're powerful because you're in control. But only take the time to reach out to people in Messenger that have connected already on your posts. I honestly believe that if you're directly messaging people in Messenger that are not liking your posts and are not commenting on your posts, I believe that pisses people off because it feels like you're just targeting them. And there's a fine line between prospecting people that are your target audience and you just spamming people because you're thinking about this. So my last point just to say is, take the time to post quality content that people engage with, then take the time to follow up with those people. They might not all want to buy from you, but they are still connecting with you for a reason because they like the things that you're saying and they're liking what you're doing. So go back into your likes, Thank everybody for liking. This is if you're new and you don't have hundreds, by the way. This is more for people that are struggling with sales, are at that 10k level yet and need a bit of encouragement and some tips. Go back into all your loves and your likes, reach out to them in Messenger to thank them, but then ask them a question as to why they're connected with that post. Don't just say thank you for liking my post, because you haven't asked them a question for them to reply. So whatever you say in Messenger, make sure you put a question at the end so that they need to reply. If they don't reply, then take that as they're not really somebody that's interested yet, but leave it open as a maybe. But then go back in and start commenting to everybody that's commenting on your posts. When they comment backwards and forwards, feel free to reach out to them in Messenger. The more people you can connect with to have conversations, the more conversions you will have. But if you're just posting and you're getting all these likes and these comments, if you're not then following up with these people to get a better relationship building with them, you're leaving money on the table. And it's all about relationship building. It's a people buying into people, not people buying into products. So if you follow these simple steps, which are all easy peasy, even for complete newbies in the industry, it's all about making friends and finding out what they need and what they want. And if you have something that they need and that they want, then you simply are the solution to their problem. And that's when you get the sales. So, put these little simple steps into your daily routine, and I promise that you'll see a bigger improvement in your sales, in your leads, and in your network as a whole. So thanks everyone for watching. Sorry I had to break off to get Gizmo halfway through, but at least he's being quiet now. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye.